Hello, you beautiful human, and welcome back to yet another daily pick-me-up message. Before we get into these beautiful cards to have a look at what God, Universe, Spirit has got to say to us today, what needs to be heard by you at this time right here whenever you happen to watch this. There's one big message that wants to come through first, and I know I'm already getting giggly. Well, this is, I know why you clicked on this video, okay? And before we get into what you actually want to know, I have to, Spirit is like, we have to address you first. Because, and you probably picked up on it already, if not, this is probably going to be like a light bulb moment for you, like why you felt like so drastically different throughout the last couple of days, especially. Like, it has been a very swift shift, and you're like, I don't really know what happened. Well, let me tell you what happened. You, my dear, came into union with yourself. You came back home to the entirety of who you've always meant to be, who you always were. Then you got lost for a second, but you found yourself back. And you made peace with all your light, all your dark. You balanced out like the divine feminine, the divine masculine within you. And now you're not even able to distinguish between these two. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's all one. You're completely centered. And please let me know if you realize that yourself as well. It feels so calm. Genuinely, like, you're so centered in yourself. It's like people like in the community also call it like the 0 point field. It's basically you're neutral. It doesn't matter what happens around you, what chaos you witness. You're just like observing it from your higher level of consciousness that you cultivated, and you're like, okay, but it doesn't faze you anymore. It doesn't leave like any emotional turmoil, nothing, nada. And even more beautiful, like, you're so centered in yourself and the connection that you have to spirit, your guides, like your higher self, that you intuitively know how to navigate these energies now. So you know when to lean into your more like feminine side of like rest and compassion and loving energy, just spoiling yourself. But you also know when it's time to take action, align action, like being very assertive and like putting your foot down. It's like, yeah, like the beautiful dance between light and dark. I just said like night and day. It's like you're balanced. You came into inner union within yourself. So congratulations. And this all was just possible because you successfully closed off these karmic timelines. And you made it your mission to step from wound to wound and fill it with light, fill it with freaking gold. Just look at it and just fill it with light and love and acceptance. And all these wounds, like, you patched yourself up. That's like the image that just currently like comes through. It's like, I see all these wounds on your body, and you're just like, with so much love and care, you took care of every single one. And now you're whole. Completely whole. And if you're wondering, like, Tony, why did you start off with this when obviously the title is, might have been misleading then. No. I haven't even gotten to the good part yet, because this, I needed you to acknowledge how freaking huge it is that you arrived at the entirety of who you are, like in your full, sovereign, powerful, highest self-embodiment. Like, you're it, okay? And again, my solar plexus is so active, like the power that comes with it. You think you know what you're capable of, you have no freaking idea what spirit is like coming, like it just keeps on repeating. Like, you have no idea how good things are gonna get, and you have no idea how things are gonna unfold for you, the powers that you're gonna be able to tap into. We're at the beginning, we're just like a little baby deer trying to learn how to walk, okay? And just growing into our power and knowing how to wield it. But that is just all this to say, because like the main energy that I picked up, not only yesterday night, but also like this morning, I didn't even need to drop into meditation for all of this to come through, by the way. Spirit was just like bombarding me with messages. I was like, okay, I hear you. And the energy is like, love is in the air every time I look around. Yes. Love is coming knocking. If it hasn't knocked on your door yet, it's about to. And you better open the door and let it in, because it wants to flood you, okay? And it's so funny, because if you watch like previous videos of mine, like past videos of mine, every single time the topic of love came up, I was like shutting that down so fast. I was like, no, not touching that. Because yes, an aspect was that it's like, you know, very sensitive within the spiritual community especially, but the main reason was there was obviously a part of me that like subconsciously ran away from the topic of love, which, oh my gosh, I had to look at that wound obviously, and I patched it up successfully. That's why like Spirit this morning was like, you're ready to talk about it. And I was like, yay! And it's such a beautiful thing to talk about. Oh my gosh, it's just that with our journey and how it has also been like the most painful factor in all of it, because it doesn't matter like what situation we found ourselves in, with what people we were surrounded by, the only thing that we were always wishing for is just to be loved, to receive the love that we were always so freely giving out to others, and only ever coming to the realization that it always fell short. We either got left behind, or we had to make the conscious decision to like walk away from certain connections. I knew this would be emotional, because this journey up until now has been so freaking lonely. And even like during the stage where you were not even aware and awake yet, you just found yourself in situations where, oh my gosh, like it crippled you, it hurt you, like it broke your heart. Like you got just like, what I'm seeing is like you being like left out in the cold, abandoned, left. But that was all like part of the journey. We know this now, because we're now awakening to the power that has always been inside you and the light that we hold. So us encountering certain people, here's the thing, yes, certain situations, encounters, connections had to happen for you to clear karma, you know, your own. But for the majority, if you look back, you will be like, yeah, Tony, I totally get that. For the majority, it was actually you ushering in their mother freaking karmic lessons and triggering their, not necessarily awakenings, but it's like you always been the walking trigger, the walking tower moment, the walking judgment call, like whatever you want to call it, that has been you. And all you ever wanted was to be loved throughout it all. And it didn't matter, always just like clashed, didn't work out, left yourself broken, and you treated on forward just like wounded. And when the shift came, when you became conscious and actually started to listen to the little whisper inside of us, our intuition, our high self, spirit, like guides, like coming through so strong, being like, you need to leave, you need to go. When you had like a sense of, oh, can I settle now? Is it safe for me to settle now? Universe, spirit was like, no. You need to leave them behind. So then it turned into you having to actively break your own heart over and over and over again, because you committed to the path. So the path up until now was meant to be lonely, because we needed to be free of all like karmic entanglements. We needed to be free of all like distractions. We needed to work on ourselves to arrive at the point now where we are now. And I got full on body chills, by the way. It's not stopping, like full on confirmation, like from spirit, like from our guides, like they are so present. And I'm just hearing like they are so freaking proud. And it's only fair that for what we've gone through, that we're being rewarded now. And that's what it's all coming down to. The divine union that happened within yourself. You looking at every part of you and you're like, I love you unconditionally. Loving yourself unconditionally. That is exactly what you get to receive now. And I mean that on all levels. All levels. But you probably like mainly clicked on this to hear about like your romantic counterpart. I know, I get it. I would have done the same freaking thing. No, but it's, okay. I mean, I don't even need to say, if you're looking for love, we all are, you know, because we know, like we, as humans, our like main base like desire is connection, is love, is like building a family. Like we're just wired that way. So it's normal to have that deep, deep desire. And spirit, universe, like your guide, everyone is just like saying, it's here now. You get to have it now. So, as I was mentioning, if love hasn't knocked on your door yet, it's about to. The counterpart that meets you exactly where you are, like you're in your highest embodiment, on your highest potential timeline, you're completely healed. So what are you gonna attract naturally now? A counterpart that is completely healed, on his highest trajectory, her, doesn't matter, the highest trajectory like possible. Really let that sink in. So it's gonna feel uncomfy at first once you encounter this unconditional love, because in the past you were always just like kind of wary and felt like, oh, okay, is it like the time to detach again? Do I need to break my own heart again and go away? No, not this time. Not this time. This is here to stay. This is here to stay. Oh my God. Like, that's so beautiful. Like we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this for so freaking long. But it's here. Divine union is here. And when I say divine union, I mean it in the sense that the counterpart that you're meant to spend the rest of your life on, like on this highest trajectory of your life, is coming. If you haven't encountered that person yet, I'm telling you now, it's inevitable. Like you're ready. That's what I just keep on saying. You're ready, you're ready, you're ready. You're meant to have your like kingdom spouse is also what came through. Also, if this is also resonating, highly recommend you check out the channel letter that I uploaded on my community page as we speak, because that was coming through so strong. Like you get to live out like the highest fantasy that you always had for your love life. Okay, everything you ever wished for, dreamed for, it's even gonna be more grand than this. And don't even get me started on the power that you will be able to unlock within one another by coming together. You think you're master manifestor now? Oh, you just wait. That's just what I heard. You just wait. Because think about the type of magnetism you're already tapping into now, where you're like, oh, I'm getting treated differently when I'm outside. All these blessings find their way to me. Like abundance flows easily. Think about that and then multiply it. Like, I don't even, like, even, I wanted to say multiply it by 1,000, but Spirit was like, that is not even it. Like, the magic that is gonna transpire out of that is gonna be absolutely insane. And not only that, because that in itself is absolutely beautiful, but this, like, wholeness that you cultivated now within yourself, you're gonna encounter with every single person that enters your life now, that is attracted in your circle now. And that also means, like, soul family, I know we've been genuinely wishing for this time to come, like, so freaking long. We were like, this cannot be it. I cannot only find myself in a situation where I have to detach and detach and detach and leave them all behind, not for anyone to stick. Well, honey, let me tell you, the ones that are now coming in, meeting you at your motherfucking frequency, They are all healed. They've all done the work and they're here to stay. This has got to be one of the most beautiful channels, because when I'm telling you the amount of love that I'm feeling, I never had so many goosebumps all over my body, but this is the truth. Trust me when I say this. Oh my god, that was so freaking beautiful. Yeah, you must have felt that. Like, that's divine, unconditional love. And you will see that in every single connection moving forward. As you should. So well deserved. So well deserved, honestly. I feel like my heart is like going through like a massive activation right now. Like, good on us. Good on us. But let's see. I mean, this message itself was so freaking powerful. But, you know, I'm a curious little cat. I'm just like, is there more? So let's see, Spirit, is there anything else that you want to share with us at this time? Is there anything that we need to hear at this point in time? Please, just one card. Okay, I had to like completely like, because so many things came through. I'm gonna show them separately. So this is the first one, the Sustainer. We've seen that card before. If you have been here for a while, like we've seen this card before, and that is just confirmation from Spirit. Exactly what I just said about the people, the love connection, the friendships. They are all here to stay now. The ones that you encounter now, like, they're not going anywhere. They're gonna hold your hand throughout it all because they're on the same freaking trajectory as you. Okay? Freaking beautiful. And this, I was like, Spirit, why? I don't know what this card means, but now I get it. Do you see? It's called the Animal. And I'm like, what is that supposed to... This is your person. This is your... I have some of your person currently coming through. They are locked in on you, okay? You know how like an animal is praying, but I mean that like in the most positive sense, okay? They see you and they are about to make a move. That's what I just heard as well. Okay, so you take however you want to take that message, but yeah, that's fun. Woo! So much passion as well. Like, wait, if you cannot tell, like, I'm getting very hot with this message in itself because so much energy is moving. But with these words, I'm gonna wrap this message up here now. As always, I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments, how are you experiencing like this inner union within? Like, what powers are you currently tapping into as well? And of course, if you have love stories to share, are you kidding? I want to hear about it all. You know I'm in the comments. I'm like, genuinely, like my favorite part of the day is like connecting with you. So feel free to share what you feel called to share. And as always, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day. And I can't wait to see your beautiful face on one of my next upcoming videos, which is going to be tomorrow, because I'm posting every single day until the end of the year to show myself that I can do it and that I can hold myself accountable. So take care of yourself, and I love you so freaking much. So freaking much. Bye-bye. And at this point, I'm just gonna have so much fun with this. Since I now know only the real ones are really like watching until the end, which I love you, I see you. I saw the candle emojis in the last video. I feel like we're only gonna get like bigger and bigger, like the amount of people that actually listen to every single world, interesting word, about the community that I mentioned. For those that have no idea what I'm currently talking about, because you did not watch last video, or you didn't watch until the end, I forgive you, that's fine. But just some like additional information that I want to sprinkle in here. With us now, fully claiming our power and standing in our power. Like karmic timelines, done. We know. Highest timeline activated. We are whole. We are on the precipice of just like having all our like gifts completely unlocked, and like Our reality, I got full body chills. Our reality is gonna shift so drastically. I don't even want to talk about it. That I even have to crawl into the frame a second time because my phone decided to stop recording right in there. Which I'm not even surprised, because obviously when it comes to us, light beings connecting, there are obviously energies that do not want that to happen. But guess what? You know, that they have nothing on me, because I just cleared up a lot of iPhone storage. So back to the motherfucking, I just wanted to say, back to the motherfucking program. Whew, I was so on a roll, honestly. Ugh, kind of frustrating, but doesn't matter. I know that what is meant to go out will obviously go out. So listen to me when I say this. Our reality is going to shift so drastically since we're now completely merged. We're standing in our power and we're learning to wield it. Like the wizards, high priestesses, magicians, like whatever you relate to, that we are. Our outside, I mean, we always had problems being understood by our environment. It's only gonna get worse from here, because the shifts are gonna be so rapid and so grand that it's gonna break their brains, you know? And it's more important, it's never been more important to basically get reassured in like the path that we're gonna walk forward now, because it's so unknown to all of us. Like, we haven't been here before. Like, we know struggle, but we need to get used to ease and to getting like all our like spiritual abilities activated. I haven't even tapped into that on this channel really, but this is happening simultaneously. Like, we're coming back to our multidimensional self, wielding magic, like literally. So if that's you, okay, if I'm talking to you, beautiful, like leader, guide, your way, if you resonate with the words like you're way sure, you've always known you were meant to lead, I'm telling you now, I just heard like you're initiated, it's done, you're ready to step completely in your power and learn how to navigate it. We need to do this together. And this is why this community is for those that are like on their highest timeline, that are like truly resonating with every single word that I'm speaking. Like, you will know. And I'm telling you, if that's you, if you haven't filled out the form that I have, like the link is in my description box. If you haven't done that, do that. Honestly, I'm saying it out of like the purest love, because I know we need one another. Each one of us holds like a specific, unique gift that the world needs. And we need on our individual journey as well. That's the thing. Like, it's a give and take. Like, that's why Spirit is like so stern with me. And it's like, get this done. And I'm like, I'm gonna get this done. Because like there's so much passion here and I know it's aligned. And don't be surprised to see this community being up and running sooner than you think. Honestly, like, I'm making big moves right now, but it's just like, I just know it needs to be done. So I'm gonna get it done. And so I will see you on the other side. And for those of you that are like, Tony, I resonate like not fully yet with your messages that you put out, but I definitely see myself being on the same journey, maybe just a couple of steps behind. Am I allowed to also? Not at this time. And I'm saying that out of the purest form of love, because, and here's the thing, I mean, we all can relate to that. This content that you're watching, Spirit, your guides, your higher self, obviously let you here for a reason. And what, like the confirmation that I've gotten from Spirit is like, this is meant to activate you. This is meant to activate a remembrance within your system that you already know, but it's going to basically fast track your journey forward. So whatever karmic situation, pattern, cycle you feel yourself like being stuck in currently, and when I'm telling you, you're on the precipice of breaking free of that. Completely flying free. That's what I just see. You're like spreading your wings and fly. And once you leave that karmic timeline behind and you did like the most beautiful thing and you arrive in the entirety of your most sovereign, powerful being, the moment you're there, and this is what I see, like I see us all opening our arms, inviting you in. Then I need you in the community. I'm just saying, for right now, it will not really I mean, listen to your own discernment and intuition, okay? But I don't think it's gonna benefit you in a way where you're currently at in your journey. But just know that this community is obviously supposed to lift you up once you find yourself in a place where, oh my gosh, I've only ever been used to living a life of like struggle. Now I get to settle into ease. Like, what does that even feel like? And we will be able to embrace you and lift you even higher, you know? So I'm so freaking excited. Like, you have no idea. Like, even the glimpses and visions that I've gotten from Spirit already, I'm like, and what you shared as well. Honestly, like those that already filled out the survey, like that I like shared in my description box in the last video, you made me cry. You made me genuinely bawl my eyes out, because that's the thing, we're all the same. We're all reflections of one another. And like, I felt every single word, because it has been so freaking lonely. And it's meant to stop now. And if I can contribute to that in the sense of like opening a community space, then I would gladly do that. I just heard you're home. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna make me cry again. What a beautiful gift that we've been given. Genuinely. I'm so freaking grateful that our paths crossed at this time. And I just keep on hearing from Spirit, like, you have no idea. You have no idea. Oh my God, I swear. Like, it's gonna be, we are not even able to conceptualize the grand shifts and miracles that this, like Spirit, our guides, our highest self has got in store for us. Like, we won't be able. The only thing that we can do is stick to our practice of like detach, coming back to center, being present, being in a heart space, being open with wonder, and walking towards our fullest, highest enjoyment. And when I'm telling you, I'm so excited to get this community space up and running, you have no idea. But with that said, I'm gonna wrap this video up here now, for real this time. If you made it to the very, very end, let's put a lion emoji somewhere in your comment, because your counterpart was very present in this reading and wanted to obviously get some time of attention. So we might give that to your person. So let's do that, and I cannot wait to see you in tomorrow's video. I love you with the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being part of a journey that is so much bigger than we can even realize right now. Exciting times ahead. Okay.